Nowhere, and I mean nowhere, in the United States Constitution does it guarantee anybody the right to vote. There are amendments that say we cannot discriminate who can vote based on certain characteristics like sex and race, but nowhere does it guarantee the right to vote. And because it doesn't, I think we need to be a little bit more discerning on who we allow to vote. If you cannot read or write English, you should not be allowed to vote. If you did not graduate high school, you should not be allowed to vote. If you are under the age of 21, you should not be allowed to vote. If you do not own land, you should not be allowed to vote. If you could not pass the citizenship test, you should not be allowed to vote.
That's an interesting set of parameters that he has there for who should and should not be allowed to vote. He has an education test. He has raised the age limit to get beyond some of those pesky college students that might have liberal viewpoints. He's put in there that you have to be a landowner to vote, going all the way back to this country's origins, to when only certain groups of landowners. He might as well have just said he just wants white male landowners to vote. The citizenship test is kind of funny, considering most people in MAGA couldn't pass the fucking citizenship test if their life depended on it. Here's the bottom line to this. If you want anything less than every single person of voting age being able to cast a ballot, then you possess positions and ideas that the majority of the people do not want. Only people whose ideas are good for a few want to limit the number of people voting. If your ideas were good, you would want everybody to vote. If your ideas were good and just and helped the American people as a whole, you would want to make sure that everybody of voting age had a chance to vote in any way they possibly could. It's these folks that want to restrict who can vote that have an issue with their ideas. And he knows it. That's why he wants these restrictions. Thankfully, these restrictions are not going to take place, are not going to become reality, but that's what he wants. He wants to restrict down to people, a smaller group of people that think are more likely to think like him, rather than having a free society pick their leaders. Pick their elected officials, I should say. They're not really leaders. If you are trying to limit the number of people who vote, your ideas suck.